Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Prime Minister of Mauritius, Pravin Kumar Jagnnath, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Members of the Mauritian National Assembly, Mr. Emmanuel Jasma, Acting Resident Manager of Agaliga, Excellencies and distinguished guests, members of the press, all protocols observed. Good morning and namaskar. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to this special event to witness the joint inauguration of the airstrip of Agaliga, the St. James Jetty, and 6 small development projects. These key projects, which will undoubtedly transform the livelihoods of our fellow Agalians and of our Republic as a whole, will be inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, who has already joined us through video conference, and the Honorable Prime Minister of Mauritius, Pravin Kumar Jagnnath. Allow me to now invite our first speaker, Mr. Emmanuel Jasma, the Acting Resident Manager of Agaliga, for his address.
Honorable Pravin Kumar Jagnnath, Prime Ministers of Mauritius, His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Ministers of India, Honorable Vice Prime Minister and Honorable Ministers, Honorable Parliamentary Private Secretary and Honorable Members of the National Assembly, the Secretary to Cabinet and the Head of Civil Service, Her Excellencies Srimati Nandini Singla and senior officers of the High Commissioner of India, the Chairperson of the Outer Island Development Board, the General Manager and staff of Outer Islands Development Corporation, distinguished guests, representatives of Afghans, rights, and overseas specialist technicians, my brothers and sisters of Agaliga, ladies and gentlemen, bonjour, good morning, and namaste to everyone. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome our Prime Minister, the Honorable Pravin Kumar Jagnnath, the Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi, the High Commissioner of India, Her Excellency Srimati Nandini Singla, and the whole delegation to Agaliga for the inauguration of the airstrip of Agaliga, St. James Jetty, and small development projects. This is indeed a momentous occasion for the people of Agaliga and those living in Mauritius, as the dream of our Prime Minister's father, the late Right Honorable Sir Anirudh Jagnnath, has finally become a reality. The inauguration of these 2 major infrastructural projects, financed entirely by the Government of India, marks a new dawn for Agaliga and for many of us. It is a dream come true to have better connectivity to Mauritius and to the other parts of the world. For us Agalians, it is un nouveau soleil. That means a new beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, the new airstrip and jetty will not only provide us faster and safer means of transportation to the Agalians, it will also broaden the prospect for a brighter future. For long, our people have faced hardships as the old runway and old jetty was not suitable for operations during bad weather, and even emergency cases had to wait. Our ancestors and the present generation have been facing tremendous difficulties. From now on, Agaliga is open to the rest of the world. It is merely a couple of hours away from mainland Mauritius. Completion of this massive project is also a testimony for our strong relationship with India. It is a proof of our centuries-old relation. We are therefore grateful to the government of India to have taken up this project, which will remain a symbol of our brotherhood. Ladies and gentlemen, this project have not only seen the construction of world-class infrastructure, it is also help in forging new relations and friendship between the inhabitants of Agaliga and the people of India. Through the project monitoring team, the staff of AFCON's rights and the overseas specialist technician, we have together faced difficult situations during cyclones and the COVID-19 pandemic. For instance, our mutual support and cooperation has ensured that the islands of Agaliga remain COVID-free for most of the time. It would also like to express my appreciation to AFCON for all the support and assistance provided to our community by way of several projects like renovation of church, renovation of memorial at South Island, office and workshop for Farm Agaliga, football and volleyball playgrounds, pétanque court, and several other development projects. The help of the technical expertise provided in the repair and maintenance of our coconut oil extraction machine was most valuable to us. AFCON has therefore become a part of our community, and it celebrates all festivals with us like a family. There is no doubt that we will miss them after the move out of the island. I would also like to mention, in addition to the two major projects, the government of India has, through a great assistance, implemented 6 small people-centered projects, namely a library, a large shop, 2 kiosks, an administrative block, a fish landing station, and a community hall. All these projects, which we had always hoped for, will enhance our standard of living. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, I would like to express on behalf of the Outer Island Board and the Outer Island Development Corporation, the inhabitants of Agaliga, and in my own name, our heartfelt gratitude to the government of India under the able leadership of His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi for the tremendous support and assistance extended to Agaliga. I would also like to thank our Prime Minister to have kept Agaliga among his priorities throughout his term. He has, just like his father, helped our dream become a reality. The present and future generation of Agalians shall always remember his dedication to ensure the development of even the remotest part of Mauritius. Lastly, I would like to invite all the dignitaries present on this momentous occasion to be part of the great festivity that we have planned over the next 2 days and to enjoy the celebration of development and growth at our beloved Agalega Island. Long live the Mauritius and India friendship. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel Jasmin. I now invite everyone to watch the following short video on the India-Mauritius Development Partnership.
India and Mauritius share a long-standing bilateral relationship that spans several decades. Last year, the two countries celebrated the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations through a series of commemorative events. Reflecting the special ties, Mauritius was invited as a guest country to participate in the G20 summit during India's presidency. India has been proudly partnering with Mauritius in implementing various social and infrastructure projects aimed at improving the lives of Mauritians. The extensive development cooperation is one of the main pillars of the India-Mauritius relationship. Several important projects are currently in different stages of implementation. Extending this enduring partnership to the outer island of Agalega, and upon the request of Government of Mauritius, the Government of India has built an airstrip, a jetty, and support infrastructure and facilities under grant assistance, which are being inaugurated today. These facilities will enhance much-needed air and sea connectivity, strengthen maritime security, and foster socio-economic development of the island and the whole of Mauritius. Bringing Indian development assistance to the doorstep of every Mauritian, the Indian government is now executing 96 community development projects across Mauritius under a grant assistance, enhancing the well-being of all Mauritians, including those in Agalega and Rodrigues. Today, we are dedicating 6 such community development projects of India for the residents of both North and South Islands of Agalega. These include a fish storage facility, a community-cum-multi-purpose hall, a library with computers, a shopping center, boat alighting shelters on both North and South Island, and an office-cum-administrative quarters on the South Island. While working on these projects, the Indian workers of rights and AFCONs actively contributed to enhancing the well-being of the people of Agalega. They offered free technical workshops, built recreational facilities, classrooms, improved roads, renovated the church and memorial. Empowering Agaleans included providing sewing machines, coconut scraping machines and handicraft tools. The teams actively engaged in local celebrations and various community events. In the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which lies at the heart of India's development cooperation, we look forward to these projects paving the way for a better life for all Mauritians, stronger ties between our two countries, and enhanced well-being and prosperity for everyone.
Thank you for your attention. It is now my honor and privilege to invite the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Mauritius, Pravin Kumar Jagnat, to jointly unveil the e-plaque for the airstrip of Agalega. I now invite the Honorable Prime Minister of India and the Honorable Prime Minister of Mauritius to jointly unveil the e-plaque for the St. James Jetty. I now invite the Honorable Prime Minister of India and his counterpart from Mauritius to jointly unveil the e-plaque for 6 small development projects. The projects include the Centre Communautaire Village 25, the Bibliothèque du Nord, the La Fourche Fish Landing Station, the Boutique du Nord, the Centre Polyvalent Sainte Rita, and the kiosque La Pointe du Nord et aussi du Sud. A big thank you to the Prime Ministers of India and of Mauritius for doing the honors. I now invite the Prime Minister of the Republic of Mauritius, Honorable Pravin Kumar Jagnat, to deliver his speech.
His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi ji, the Prime Minister of the Republic of India, my colleague ministers and parliamentary private secretaries, honorable members of the National Assembly, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a hearty welcome to all of you to this historic event. Indeed, we are making history today on the islands of Agalega with the inauguration of the new airstrip, the new jetty, and several other development projects. This event marks another great moment for the remarkable and exemplary partnership between Mauritius and India. I wish here to heartily thank Shri Narendra Modi ji for giving a totally new dimension to the Mauritius-India relationship and partnership. I also wish to express my deep gratitude to you, Shri Narendra Modi ji, for taking time out of your busy schedule to honor us with your gracious presence on this momentous occasion. The setting up of the new airstrip and jetty facilities in Agalega is the fulfillment of yet another Mauritian dream, which many generations have lived in their hearts. This could not have been possible without the assistance of India, which has entirely financed these infrastructural projects. Shri Modi ji, I wish to convey to you the profound gratitude of the government and the people of Mauritius for the special consideration you have given to our country ever since you assumed responsibility as the Prime Minister of the Republic of India. As your inspiring leadership and statesmanship radiates across the world, the people of India and the Indian diaspora have strongly established themselves as a global powerhouse of values, knowledge, and success. Today, the people of Agalega are very proud of the developments that are taking place on the island. India's support to our republic is indeed far-reaching, and not later than yesterday, again, thanks to your special consideration towards our republic, Mauritius became the first country to adopt the Jan Aushadhi scheme. This scheme will allow our country to source some 250 high-quality medicines from the Pharmaceutical and Medical Devices Bureau of India. It will ensure access to quality medicines from India for our population, especially the vulnerable. And the launching of this scheme in Mauritius will benefit our people at large and will impart further momentum to India's partnership with Mauritius. It has been my vision and that of my government to spearhead development in every single part of our territory, since our people remain at the heart of our development goals. We are translating that vision into reality. Ladies and gentlemen, for far too long, Agalega had been relegated to the status of poor parent, and its infrastructural development needs received little attention from central government. The old runway here was constructed in the early 80s. It deteriorated over the years and posed serious risks both for the Dornier aircraft and its passengers and crew. Since 2003, several attempts had been made to upgrade the airstrip, but nothing concrete materialized. You know, when we look at the situation that prevailed in order to get access by sea to Agalega, which was also severely constrained owing to the inadequate infrastructure and facilities. At the same time, Mauritius had also had to address the growing need to reinforce its capacity and capabilities to ensure a better surveillance and monitoring of its vast exclusive economic zone. There was therefore an urgency to address those infrastructural deficiencies. The help of India was sought, and a memorandum of understanding was signed between our two countries during the memorable visit of Sri Narendra Modi ji to Mauritius in March 2015. That MOU reflected India's commitment to continually assist Mauritius in meeting its development goals. It satisfied the principles of mutual benefit and strict compliance with the sacrosanct principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity. There has never been any agenda for Mauritius to relinquish its sovereignty over the Agalega Islands, as some ill-minded persons, both in and outside Mauritius, have attempted to make believe. Likewise, there has never been any agenda to transform Agalega into a military base. Here, I wish to forcefully deplore and condemn the India bashing campaign that some people in Mauritius have fomented. I wish to make it clear, once again, that the agreement between Mauritius and India with regard to the new airstrip and jetty facilities in Agalega aims essentially at assisting us in upgrading and reinforcing our maritime security. The new facilities will provide the logistic platforms for a more effective surveillance and monitoring of our vast EEZ of 2.3 million square kilometers. We will henceforth be in a better position to initiate counter-piracy, counter-terrorism, counter-narcotics actions, fight human trafficking, and combat illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. The facilities will also be of paramount importance for emergency responses, including search and rescue, marine pollution, and humanitarian assistance. Moreover, these new infrastructure and facilities will generate significant economic activities and employment opportunities which, along with the 6 other projects we have inaugurated today, will go a long way towards improving the quality of life towards those of our Agalean brothers and sisters. This is only the beginning of a bright future for both the North and the South Islands. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to heartily thank AFCON's brides, their employees, and all other officials from the High Commission of India and my office and the Outer Islands Development Corporation, who worked tirelessly to deliver these 2 major projects in, I must say, very challenging circumstances. Shri Modi ji, ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, a new page in the history of the Republic of Mauritius, particularly of Agalega, and of the Mauritius-India Special Partnership is being written today. Let me again thank the Government of India and particularly Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji for helping us to realize such major transformational projects which will not only significantly enhance our capacity and capabilities in marine surveillance and security, but also meet our development objectives for the islands of Agalega. Long live India, long live Mauritius, long live India-Mauritius relationship. Allow me to convey a message in Creole.
अगालेगा से मेरे प्यारे हमवतन, आपको मेरा नमन। ये अगालेगा के लिए एक ऐतिहासिक घड़ी है और मॉरिशस गणराज्य के लिए तथा भारत और मॉरिशस के बीच पाए जाने वाले विशेष संबंधों के लिए भी। इन नए मूल ढांचों और हवाई अड्डे से जुड़ी सुविधाओं के माध्यम से बड़े विमान यहाँ पर उतर सकेंगे। साथ ही जहाजों के लिए एक नई गति अगालेगा में अब एक वास्तविकता बन गई है। हमें भारतीय सरकार और प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी के प्रति आभार प्रकट करना चाहिए, जिन्होंने हमारी पुकार सुनी और पूरी तरह से इन दोनों परियोजनाओं की फाइनेंसिंग की है। आज डिजिटल कनेक्टिविटी के साथ मॉरिशस और भारत को अगालेगा के निकट लाना संभव हो पाया है। आप सभी ने डिजिटल उद्घाटन में भाग लिया, जो मैंने भारतीय प्रधानमंत्री के सहयोग से किया। यहाँ पर हो रहे विकास को लेकर मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। मैं सदैव कहता हूँ कि हमारे टापू के चारों ओर विकास जारी रखना चाहिए। गणराज्य के लिए मेरी दृष्टि ये है कि हर एक टापू को विकसित करना। हमारे प्रत्येक हमवतन को उनके जीवन में आगे बढ़ना होगा। उन्हें अपने जीवन को बेहतर बनाने के लिए अवसर मिलना होगा। उन्हें ये प्रतीत होना चाहिए कि सरकार उनके हित में काम कर रही है और ऐसे मौके पैदा कर रही है जिनके माध्यम से उनके परिवार का और उनके बच्चों का भविष्य बेहतर हो। जैसे कि रोड्रिग्स को परिवर्तित किया गया, अगालेगा में भी मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि मेरे हमवतन अच्छी परिस्थितियों में अपने जीवन बिताने के साथ साथ विकास और बेहतरीन जीवन स्तर के साक्षी बने। हम सभी को पता है कि हवाई और समुद्री कनेक्टिविटी के बिना प्रगति संभव नहीं है। इसलिए ये आवश्यक था कि इन सभी सुविधाओं को कायम की जाए। भूतकाल में कुछ नेताओं ने कई बातें की परंतु वे इस प्रकार की तरक्की करने में असफल रहे। मुझे गर्व है कि मेरी सरकार के अंतर्गत हमने आपके सपनों को साकार किया है। आगालेगा उन्नति की राह पर हैं। अब से वो दिन समाप्त हुए जब कई सप्ताहों तक की प्रतीक्षा करनी होती थी मॉरिशस जाने के लिए और जरूरी सामान प्राप्त करने के लिए। साथ ही नई आर्थिक गतिविधियां भी विकसित की जा सकेंगी जिनके माध्यम से आगालेगा की अर्थनीति बढ़ेगी। जैसे कि रेजिडेंट मैनेजर ने कहा, इन 2 परियोजनाओं को अमल में लाने के साथ साथ कई सामुदायिक परियोजनाएं भी साकार की गई हैं जिनकी प्रतीक्षा यहाँ की जनता कर रही थी। आपके लिए एक पुस्तकालय का गठन किया गया है और इसके माध्यम से आप टेक्नोलॉजी का प्रयोग करके विश्व से संपर्क कर पाएंगे। एक बहुउद्देशीय कक्ष का भी गठन किया गया है जिसके जरिए बैठकें लगाई जा सकेंगी। मछेरों के लिए एक लैंडिंग स्टेशन, एक प्रशासनिक दफ्तर और विभिन्न सामानों की बिक्री के लिए एक अधिक बड़ा स्थल, ये सभी सुविधाएं आपकी दैनिक गतिविधियों में काम आएंगी। मैं इस पर भी आप लोगों का ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहूंगा कि हम 50 आवास इकाइयों के निर्माण पर भी काम कर रहे हैं। ऐसे कई प्रतिबंध हैं जिनको लेकर समाधान ढूंढना है, परंतु जैसे कि हम कहते हैं कि जब इच्छा हो तो समाधान मिल ही जाता है। मैं आपको ये आश्वासन दे रहा हूं कि हम सभी कोशिशें जारी रखेंगी जिससे कि आगालेगा अपनी देरी को पार कर सके। आप झूठी बातों पर ध्यान मत दीजिए। ये बुरे इरादे वाले लोग हैं जो आपको ये बताना चाहते हैं कि यहाँ पर एक मिलिट्री बेस होगा। आप देख सकते हैं नया एयरस्ट्रिप और जेटी मॉरिशन गणराज्य द्वारा नियंत्रित किया जाएगा। यहाँ पर उपस्थित आगालेगा के मेरे हमवतन, आप मुझ पर विश्वास कर सकते हैं और मेरी सरकार आपके हित में काम करती रहेगी। आगालेगा के लिए एक नया भविष्य, आज से हम इसके निर्माण की दिशा में चल पड़े हैं। आपके ध्यान के लिए धन्यवाद।
We thank the Honourable Prime Minister of Mauritius for his address. I now invite the Honourable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, to deliver his speech.
Your Excellency, प्रधानमंत्री प्रवीण जगन्नाथ जी, मॉरिशस मंत्रिमंडल के उपस्थित सदस्यगण, भारत के विदेश मंत्री डॉक्टर जयशंकर, आज इस समारोह से जुड़े आगालेगा के वासी और सभी साथीगण, नमस्कार। पिछले 6 महीनों में प्रधानमंत्री जगन्नाथ और मेरी ये 5वीं मुलाकात है। ये भारत और मॉरिशस के बीच वाइब्रेंट, मजबूत और यूनिक पार्टनरशिप का प्रमाण है। मॉरिशस हमारी नेबरहुड फर्स्ट पॉलिसी का अहम भागीदार है। हमारे विजन, सागर के अंतर्गत मॉरिशस हमारा विशिष्ट सहयोगी है। ग्लोबल साउथ का सदस्य होने के नाते हमारी समान प्राथमिकताएं हैं। पिछले 10 वर्षों में हमारे संबंधों में अभूतपूर्व गति आई है। हमने आपसी सहयोग में नई ऊंचाइयों को हासिल किया है। सांस्कृतिक और ऐतिहासिक संबंधों को नया स्वरूप दिया है। हमारे लोग पहले से भाषा और संस्कृति के सुनहरे धागों से जुड़े हैं। कुछ दिन पहले ही हमने यूपीआई और रुपे कार्ड जैसे प्रयासों से आधुनिक डिजिटल कनेक्टिविटी प्रदान की है। फ्रेंड्स, डेवलपमेंट पार्टनरशिप हमारे राजनीतिक संबंधों का अहम स्तंभ रहा है। हमारी विकास भागीदारी मॉरिशस की प्राथमिकताओं पर आधारित है, चाहे वो मॉरिशस की EEZ सुरक्षा से जुड़ी जरूरतें हो या फिर हेल्थ सिक्योरिटी। भारत ने हमेशा मॉरिशस की जरूरतों का सम्मान किया है। संकट कोविड महामारी का हो या तेल रिसाव का, भारत हमेशा अपने मित्र मॉरिशस के लिए फर्स्ट रिस्पॉन्डर रहा है। मॉरिशस के सामान्य मानवी के जीवन में सार्थक बदलाव हो, यही हमारे प्रयासों का मूल उद्देश्य है। पिछले 10 वर्षों में लगभग $1000 मिलियन की क्रेडिट लाइन और $400 मिलियन की सहायता मॉरिशस के लोगों के लिए उपलब्ध कराई गई है। मॉरिशस में मेट्रो लाइन के विकास से लेकर कम्युनिटी डेवलपमेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स, सोशल हाउसिंग, ENT अस्पताल, सिविल सर्विस कॉलेज और स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स जैसे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट्स में भागीदारी करने का सौभाग्य मिला है। फ्रेंड्स, आज का दिन हमारी विकास साझेदारी के लिए एक विशेष महत्व रखता है। मुझे हार्दिक खुशी है कि 2015 में अगालेगा वासियों के विकास के लिए मैंने जो कमिटमेंट की थी, आज हम उसे पूरा होते हुए देख रहे हैं। भारत में आजकल इसे मोदी की गारंटी कहा जा रहा है। मुझे विश्वास है कि जिन सुविधाओं का हमने मिलकर लोकार्पण किया है, इनसे ईज ऑफ लिविंग को बल मिलेगा। मॉरिशस के उत्तर और दक्षिण क्षेत्रों में कनेक्टिविटी बढ़ेगी, मेनलैंड से प्रशासनिक सहयोग आसान होगा, सामाजिक और आर्थिक विकास को बल मिलेगा, मेडिकल उपचार के लिए इमरजेंसी इवैक्यूएशन और शिक्षा के लिए स्कूली बच्चों की यात्रा में सहायता होगी। फ्रेंड्स, इंडियन ओशन रीजन में अनेक पारंपरिक और गैर पारंपरिक चुनौतियां उभर रही है। ये सभी चुनौतियां हमारी अर्थव्यवस्था को प्रभावित करती हैं। इनसे निपटने के लिए भारत और मॉरिशस मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी के क्षेत्र में स्वाभाविक साझेदार है। इंडियन ओशन रीजन में सुरक्षा, समृद्धि और स्थिरता सुनिश्चित करने के लिए हम सक्रिय रूप से काम कर रहे हैं। एक्सक्लूसिव इकोनॉमिक जोन की निगरानी, ज्वाइंट पेट्रोलिंग, हाइड्रोग्राफी और ह्यूमैनिटेरियन असिस्टेंस एंड डिजास्टर रिलीफ सभी क्षेत्रों में हम मिलकर सहयोग कर रहे हैं। आज अगालेगा में एयर स्ट्रिप और जेटी का उद्घाटन हमारे सहयोग को और आगे बढ़ाएगा। इससे मॉरिशस में ब्लू इकोनॉमी को भी मजबूती मिलेगी। फ्रेंड्स, मैं प्रधानमंत्री जगन्नाथ जी की सराहना करता हूं कि उन्होंने मॉरिशस में जन औषधि केंद्र खोलने का निर्णय लिया है। मॉरिशस पहला देश होगा जो हमारी जन औषधि पहल से जुड़ेगा। इससे मॉरिशस के लोगों को भारत में बनी बेहतर क्वालिटी वाली जेनरिक दवाइयों का लाभ मिलेगा। एक्सेलेंसी प्रधानमंत्री प्रवीण जगन्नाथ जी, आपके दूरदर्शी विजन और डायनेमिक नेतृत्व के लिए मैं आपका अभिनंदन करता हूं। मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है कि आने वाले समय में भी हम मिलकर भारत और मॉरिशस संबंधों को नई ऊंचाइयां दिलाएंगे। मैं फिर एक बार आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं।
A big thank you to the Honorable Prime Minister of India for his address. We have been honored by his participation in this event. We now have come to the end of this joint inauguration of the airstrip of Agaliga, the Sinchemsa jetty, and the 6 small development projects. We thank you very much for your attention.